Hey guys, Daily Options Guru here at Think Tank Trading. Thanks for joining my live watch list tonight. I will be live for crypto scalping tonight, so be there 9 p.m. We're going to go over some trades. The crypto market is very volatile right now, so should make for an interesting night to make some good scalps. Done hit for 1,000% today on them, so should be fun. First off, just want to shout out to everybody who sent some love to me last week. I had a scare with my heart, got checked out, got it figured out, guys. I found out it was my blood pressure. And now, looking at the whole situation in retrospect, I found out that it's really something that I've suffered from for a long time. Symptoms of high blood pressure, I've had something that I just kind of ignored, headaches and things like that. And once I got on this medication for it, it alleviated almost all of my symptoms, within a day. So if you guys are ever suffering from anything like that, make sure you get checked out for it. I'm not an old man just yet, and I do exercise and I'm active, and I still suffer from high blood pressure. Try to eat well and everything. So it can affect you just from your genetic makeup as well. So always keep that in mind. But I really, really appreciate all of the messages last week for all of you. So thank you so much. The first thing I want to look at tonight is the crypto market, but I want to go over a brief overview of what's happened over the last 2 months. So right now, value stocks peaked out at all-time high. You've seen things like Home Depot, you see things like Microsoft, Facebook, a lot of these commodities just really maxed out. Crazy huge moves, 246 all the way to 345. This is from 3.5 to 5.10, right? We're talking about massive move on Home Depot and a lot of these value stocks. So as soon as that inflation fear started coming in right around that time, you've seen two things happen. You've seen value stocks go parabolic, and you've seen growth stocks just get crushed. So let's jump over to any well-known growth stock like Jumia, and they're working inversely to each other, right? This is on 3.5 right here. So right as these were coming down, most of the value stocks were going up. The commodities were also going up. So that's just something that's typical, guys. Whenever inflation is priced in, growth stocks, since they're based off of all future projections, typically are going to sell off. Value stocks and safe havens, companies with good dividends, companies with good earnings and a history of good earnings are the ones that people are going to flood to. Also, you've seen a huge, crazy spike in cryptocurrency. Some of them, I think, have massive upside still. I personally do. I love blockchain technology. I think that, it still is the future, but I definitely do not think that 1,000 different coins are going to sustain 1,000% gains, or some of them 20,000% gains. A lot of these coins, even now, are not even close to finding a bottom. A lot of these things are FOMO spikes, all right? And that's just the truth of it. Some of these things just went too high too fast. 30 cents to $25 I've seen on some in a matter of 2 months. You've seen Ethereum Classic, $4 around for the whole year. $10, range, just hit $180. So that's just too much too fast. Those things are not going to hold those gains, and they're all going to follow Bitcoin. So no matter what coin you're buying, there are a few that will not work directly with Bitcoin, but 99% of them will. And so far, you see a downtrend on Bitcoin, and this is on every single timeline. So if I were to come over here, this is on TradingView. You can look on any timeline. This is the daily, and you see just clear sell signals across the board. All right, lost its major moving averages, downtrending bad. If you go to the 4-hour or any of these other timelines, it's a sell on every level. Mostly, it all started with China, and it's starting with the U.S. as well. But as you can see, it has not broke this moving average one time. It has been rejected off of it every single time. And until it can cross and hold this, you don't really want to go long on anything that's going to parallel Bitcoin when Bitcoin itself cannot sustain or cross a moving average. It's just downtrending. So, you know, it makes no sense to try to buy something, say right here, you're buying an altcoin as Bitcoin's literally getting rejected and a major sell. So with that being said, if I do jump over to the Bitcoin chart and we look at it on the daily, it does have support down in this range, and you can argue this is major support down here. So this is the area that it originally bounced off of and ran all the way to 64. This is the area that it touched on that massive sell-off last week. And this is likely going to be an area that it consolidates on. So I would watch this level closely, 30,000 down to 28,000 range, and see if we can get some consolidation. Make sure that your indicators are bullish. Make sure that your moving averages are bullish before you enter a position on these things. If you just dip by and buy at a previous support level, you're completely guessing. You don't want to catch a knife, you want to buy into strength. So, make sure to keep an eye on these things, and we'll go over it a little more later tonight. So, personally for me, guys, I think that sector rotation is going to happen. It may not happen immediately, but we are going to keep eyeing these really low levels. So since crypto's falling, commodities are at all-time high, value stocks are at all-time high, growth stocks are at one-year low. I do think that the Russell and small caps do recover some, and I do think that some of these growth stocks will recover more, as you've seen that they have. AMD bounced off of its 6-month low. It's been rallying right at this $72.5, $73 range every time. It has not lost this range once, and it just made a strong move off of it last week. So we were in on this play, did very well. And you look at things like Verb Technology. This is a penny stock we've traded a ton of times, right near one-year low. So anything near 95 to 92 cents, you can see it bottoms out here at 90. This thing just has huge rallies, 264 all the way to 310. Even if we were to buy at 92 and just swing to first resistance at $1.35, you're still looking at a 40% equity swing trade in a very short period of time. So I think there's going to be a lot of potential for a lot of these. Same thing with ChargePoint. We played this 2 times. So as you can see, here was the first fall on ChargePoint and the bounce. Here was the same exact level. Here was the rejection, falling wedge, breakout, broke out to this $30 range. Came all the way back to $19 every single time. 19, 19, 1905, and then most recently, this one came down to 1914. So very, very clear on where the support level is on this. Anytime that you can buy this down in this range, I would get $22.5 or $23 calls. Get them far enough out to where this will get in the money and print if we were to get towards this $30 to $35 range. Really great play. So keep a lookout for this if we do get a dip next week. Another one to look out for is ticker symbol HUYA. As you guys seen last week, DraftKings had a nice little rally. We got in at $42.50. It ran to about $45, $46.50. We sold covered calls on it to hedge. Pretty nice play on it so far. But if you look at this ticker, guys, the only time it's been lower than it is now was the March 19th stock market crash, all right? And it was only down here for a very small period of time. So keep a lookout for this. Just the top end of this very first range is $18 to $20. Seen a high of 36 when growth stocks were going parabolic in early February. And right now, with the problems that they were having with their deal in China, this thing sold off all the way towards one-year low. I just had a recent article on it on Tipranks about it. So, I'm going to show that to you guys real quick. So looking at this here, you guys see it just got a PT upgrade from a 4-star analyst 4 days ago with a $29 price target. As you can see, it's very mixed on here. 16, 22, 22, and 23, but this was earlier. But within the last month, 2 over 20, 1 around 16, all over its current price, okay? And then the latest news that they had on it was an article here. These 3 esports stocks have 60% upside in sight. I read the article. You know, if you look at this industry in general, you know, sports betting, I don't think it's going anywhere. I think that as the restrictions are lifted and sports become not nowhere near an issue as they were last year, we got the NFL season right around the corner. You know, I like HUYA, I like Fubo, I like DraftKings, I like Penn, I like GMBL. You know, I like all those plays, guys. I'm going to be looking to catch all those on a nice dip for us. So keep those on your watch. I'm going to send you guys over to Emily for her penny pick of the week. Again, thank you all for your shout outs last week. If you guys do want any of these research tools, we do have Tipranks and Webull in the description to help you guys. And we'll see you next time. Thank you all so much for joining me. And we'll see you tonight.
Hey everyone, it's Emily with Think Tank here. I hope you're all surviving the crypto crash this weekend. I know it's getting kind of crazy out there, so make sure you're taking those gains and grabbing those positions when you can. I just wanted today to go over another penny stock with you guys. As I've said before, I absolutely love the Tipranks penny stock screener. It's one of my favorite things to use now. It's just so easy to navigate through it. Find different penny stocks, find different stocks with buzz sentiment right now, stuff with news in the market. Really easy to find different things for that. So I already went through the list today, and to save time, I'm just going to kind of skim through with you guys. I usually go through this list and look for the strong buys here. As you can see, I've got quite a few of them. Then I'll look at the news sentiment, chart it out, take a look at a few different things before I decide which one I'm going to kind of go into for the week. So this week I like OCUP, Occupier Therapeutics. And as you can see, when you jump over here into Tipranks, it's got a huge potential upside. Just here a couple weeks ago, it had some more buy ratings reiterated, so that's always good to see. And then once I look at just the basics on it, I'll flip over to the news here and see what the market sentiment is right now. As you see, last 7 days, it's super bullish, which is a great sign. Scroll down to the news here, and as you can see, they've got a lot going on this week. They're going to be hosting the opinion leader event. They have strong buy ratings coming in, phase 2 clinical trials, all kinds of good stuff coming up in the news. So that's definitely what you want to see here. So flipping over to Webull here, we'll take a look at the chart. And as you can see, we are right here near support. Right around a $4 to $4.15 entry would probably be key. But as you can see, if you were just to grab a little starter here in the 450 range, there is still plenty of move for the upside. Just a swing right up in here into resistance over $6 would be fantastic. As you can see from it in the past, it doesn't really lose this level here very often. So I want to take advantage of the fact that we've got it here at support. Right here, coming off news sentiment with a catalyst this week. It's basically everything you want put together. You want to take a look at, the market buzz. You want to take a look at the chart. You want to take a look at a catalyst. If you can put those all together and grab something at support running into a catalyst, I mean, that's always the goal here. Just getting up into this $6 to $7 range right here gives you a 50% upside, and it's really a great company when you take a look at it as well. So in addition to my Webull chart, I'm a big fan of my TradingView algorithm that I tend to use a lot these days. So I'm just going to jump over to here. I've got it pulled up on the 4-hour right now, which gives you a pretty good view of things. But as you can see, we're getting the cross right here over to the buy side. Targets up to 550 just in the early first swing here. So in my opinion, this looks fantastic. The setup's there, the catalyst is there, the news is there. So in my opinion, I think OCUP is a fantastic buy this week, and I plan on loading that as well as giving a shout out for it in the Discord as well. If you aren't part of our Discord yet, make sure you take that link, check us out on Discord. We've got a great group of people over there, and join us sometime. But again, like Dale said, it was great having you guys today. Sorry we haven't been on in a week or so, but we will definitely make sure to be posting some more videos for you guys. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and if you have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. Thanks so much.